Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 12 in our blind playthrough for Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. The second I stopped the last part, I think I had an epiphany.
Well, I think Jason is lying to us. I'm hoping the CCTV footage will prove it.
Bad news. The footage isn't sorted. We need to put it together in a timeline.
So Nancy basically just told me what I'm supposed to do. She said she thinks Jason is lying. So I'm supposed to look for footage of the suspect and also for footage of Jason. So that would be a footage of him. And then do we have footage of him or of the hooded figure any other time at the entrance? Yes. And then no other time here. Danforth's room, wouldn't really make sense to have him in there. Yep, nothing there. Alicia's room, nothing there. Evidence room, obviously we're gonna have some here. So the judge comes in and puts some things away. And then the perp comes here, breaks the window, and leaves with the stuff, and Judge Danforth comes in and is like, oh no! And then, okay, so here, Jason is coming in. And then Alicia leaves. And then here, there we go. Somebody leaves. And they get in a pink car, which is pretty conspicuous if you ask me. Maybe not the best idea for a getaway car. Men's room. We see someone come in here and leave here, which means that, like, between here and here, they were in the bathroom. So we can copy 4 and 5, too. Ladies' room, we don't see anything. Hallway. We've got a few things here. Okay, so Jason is going down the hall there. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there is coming out of the bathroom. And then that looks like, yeah, him going down the hallway.
Let's see. It's a shame we can't make out the perp's face.
Perp?
Except it's very obvious.
Isn't that what you call them?
Suspect, Deirdre. This isn't a crime show.
Well, I kind of like using it. Maybe that's my calling card. And yours is, well, whatever it is that you do.
Thanks.
For what?
I think that's the first compliment you've ever given me. It's not a very good one, but I'll take it.
Don't get used to it, Drew. Come on.
This car looks like our best lead.
I swear I saw one just like this parked outside the courthouse. We should check it out.
Alright, let's go check it out then. Interview ghost witnesses. I like how they're, like, very... Oh, we couldn't see the perp's face, but it's very obvious that it was Jason. Like, who else could it have been? Nobody else looks like that in the game. Except Joe Hardy, but it wasn't Joe. And there's the car.
Ha! Found it! Ha! Found it!
Am I supposed to, like, confront him?
Ladies, ladies, ladies.
Boy, boy, boy!
So, what's up? You guys looking for directions, or...?
You weren't working for Alicia on the day the evidence was stolen.
Oh, come on. Yes, I was.
You're lying.
Jason, we confirmed with Alicia that she was running errands. But she was alone.
What? But she...
Jason, Cupcake, just tell us what you were doing.
Jason, serious crimes have been committed. If you have anything to do with them or know anything about them, now is the time to tell us. Get yourself out from underneath this, because I assure you, you will be the one to take the fall.
Yeah, you really think so?
Hey, buddy. She's done this many times already. She knows a thing or two about catching perps.
still not working.
Let me do it. It's my thing.
Jason?
I must have just been doing errands by myself.
Oh, Jason.
Whose car is that, parked in front of the courthouse?
That's Alicia Cole's car.
You're sure?
Yeah, I washed it last week. And the week before that, and the week before that, and the week...
Yeah, okay, we get it.
See you later.
Does that mean I can, like, interrogate Alicia about her car? Why's the thief driving away in your car, Alicia? Huh? What up with that?
Can I help you, Miss True?
Apparently not. Apparently I don't get to confront you about that. Even though it seems reasonable to confront you about that at this moment in time. But I will table that thought and go talk to other people. I guess I'm supposed to go interview people who saw the ghost. I believe Lauren saw the ghost, didn't she? Sorry, Deirdre. I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't want you really to be following me that closely either, but can't have everything in life.
How's business?
Slow, thankfully. Oh, I felt awful.
Just a couple of questions, Lauren, and we'll get out of here.
Okay.
We know what you're doing.
I'm sorry?
You're not fooling us. This whole New Age act, modern apothecary and tea house. Please. I spent an entire day in the town archives, okay? I know everything about this town and the people that live here. Inside and out.
Deirdre, this isn't the best way.
Your family has been here a long time, haven't they?
Yes.
You're related to Tituba, correct?
Yes.
Aha! I knew it! Tituba is kind of famous around here. She was the first accused witch, a slave from the Caribbean owned by Samuel Paris, Elizabeth Paris's father.
Who else knows this, Lauren?
I don't know. But it's not like it comes up in normal everyday conversation, so I've never brought it up. I'm not part of that accused witches organization, if that's what you're angling at.
So, you don't get along with Teegan.
We used to be friends, okay? And I don't know why you think this is some sort of amazing revelation. Teegan works at the museum. She knows that my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother was Tituba. And she knows that Tituba was owned by her great-great-great-great-grandfather. What happened in our ancestors' lives mattered then, and it still matters now. But the fact that Teegan and I aren't friends has nothing to do with the past.
It gives you motive.
Are you seriously accusing me of setting my own house on fire?
Because you don't want Teegan and her AW people to get your place.
I don't care at all about Teegan or her organization. You think that's the reason I don't like her? Because her people did something bad to my people 300 years ago? She's trying to kick me out of my home. This shop is how I remember my ancestors. Ask your little questions so I can answer them, and then I'd like you to leave.
We need to talk about the ghosts you've seen.
What do you want to know?
We want...
I'm talking to her.
So you've seen them. Abigail Hathorne Woodley.
Yep.
John Hathorne?
Yes. And Tituba, and Francis Tuttle, and Judge Sewell, and everyone else who's ever lived in this town.
Why didn't you say this before?
Because it sounds crazy.
How long have you been seeing them?
Ever since Francis died.
Do you mind if I ask what you ate yesterday?
I do mind. That's kind of personal.
Give me a break.
It's okay. Just tell us. Did you eat any cereal type stuff? Like rye bread?
I'm gluten-free.
Oh, good. So no grains.
Not to my knowledge.
Anything to drink?
Salem's finest. Tap water. Just like everyone else in town.
What do you know about ergot?
Why do you ask?
Why are you being so suspicious?
Why are you being such a...
Enough. Please. We're asking because we believe the ghost sightings might be related to ergot poisoning.
Claviceps purpurea.
What?
I had a break-in a few weeks ago. They took all my money, which wasn't much. But the funny thing is, they also took my ergot.
You have it here?
Of course. It treats migraines and cluster headaches. It's part of any good herbalist repertoire.
You can also maim people with it.
Every medicine is toxic in high enough dosage. Why do you ask?
We think that the ghost sightings are related to ergot poisoning.
I don't know. They seem so real.
Nancy said the same thing twice, but okay.
Talk to you later.
Is that all?
I have a couple more.
Yes. Thank you, Lauren. Have a good day.
Okay. Forcing some conflict between
I don't
Deirdre
like her.
and Lauren.
Yeah, you made that clear.
She knows the Paris family history. She's motivated to stop Teegan from achieving her goals with the AW organization.
There's a way to go about doing things, Deirdre. What you did in there isn't it.
You're welcome.
Her ancestor was an accused witch, though. It wouldn't make sense for her to be against the mission of the Accused Witches organization. She wouldn't just be like, boo, no. Okay, let's talk to Olivia, because she also saw the ghost.
How are you feeling, Olivia?
I didn't sleep at all last night. I still have that ghost in my head and my hands.
Burn, right? Like pins and needles.
Yeah? How'd you know?
What did you eat yesterday?
Eat? Why?
Just humor us.
Well, I had a breakfast cantaloupe, and then I had lunch at Kale Me Crazy. It's this vegan place.
Uh-huh. What did you have?
Kale salad, chickpeas, raisins, with 1,000 witches dressing.
Not very fungal.
No. Anything to drink yesterday?
Coffee at breakfast, fair trade, obviously. Smoothie at Kale Me Crazy. And tea.
What kind of tea?
It was a matcha.
Gross.
Well, I like it.
Where's the water from?
Excuse me?
The water that you made your tea with.
It was just normal faucet water. Some people filter, I don't have the time. Besides, Lauren has the best matcha. You can't tell it's unfiltered.
Whose faucet?
Lauren's? I went to try to talk to her about the ghosts. She made me tea. It was better than the conversation. I took my tea to go and then ended up sharing it with the Hardy brothers. I ran into them.
Boys.
Yeah, them. In the cemetery. Joe wanted to try my tea.
So you all drank the tea.
Yeah.
We think we were poisoned by ergot.
Ergot. Really? What's that?
It's a fungus.
A fungus? What? But how?
Talk to you later.
Okay, so I feel like anyone that like drank the tap water probably isn't the one who did this or is doing like the hauntings because they wouldn't willingly poison themselves.
Nancy, hey, how's the investigation going?
Talk to you later.
Interview ghost witnesses. So I guess I gotta interview Frank and Joe too, right? So maybe I'll give them a call. Go out into the town square and call them up. Because I talked to Lauren, I talked to Olivia. Who else saw the ghost? Just the Hardy Boys.
I can't come to the phone right now, but leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Take care.
What about Joe?
Hi. If you're hearing this, that means I can't come to the phone right now. Sorry, but don't despair. Tell me everything you want to say after the beep. Beep. Just kidding. Here comes the real one.
Okay. Interview ghost witnesses. Who else saw the ghosts that I haven't talked to? Not like the Danforths or Alicia Cole or anything. Maybe they'll talk to me now, though?
Can I help you, Miss True?
No. Interesting. Can I talk to you?
Huh?
No? Who can I talk to? Can I talk to Alicia just alone? No? Can I snoop through her stuff? I can snoop
A
through her
demolition
stuff.
offer for the Hathorn house. Why in the world would Alicia have this?
Demolition contract. This contract has been entered into on blank. Alicia Cole, client, and Darren Craig, contractor, have agreed and accepted the following terms regarding the demolition of Hathorn House. Client is the legal owner of Hathorn House and is requesting the demolition of said address as stated in this contract. Contractor will demolish the property in its current standing for the agreed amount stated below. Contractor will, upon demolition, clear and remove debris from the requested property. All demolition done by contractor will be conducted using their own equipment and staff. Demolition is agreed to begin on. The site will be cleared of all debris no later than. Any costs beyond original agreed costs will be submitted in writing by contractor and approved by client prior to completion. Total project pricing for this demolition contract, including all cleanup, equipment, and taxes, are included in the table below. By signing below, both parties have read and acknowledged all terms and pricing listed above in this contract. So Alicia has a contract to demolish Hathorn House. That's suspicious. And then what's this?
Looks like some kind of map. The requested section of the Salem Waterworks. Marked an access point. Why would Alicia have this?
Found waterworks map. We marked an access point as per your request. So Alicia probably poisoned the water. Because this is the Hathorn house and this is the court, the carriage house. And that's where Lauren's bad water was, so she probably put it into the water. So she and Jason are working together? Colonial property law in modern times. Vacuum domicilium. English property law based on natural, civic, and common law was not the law of the colonies. Settlements viewed the laws of land ownership as a religious right. In the 1500s, it was determined that making improvements on the land, such as clearing, tilling, enclosing, or building structures, gave rights to the individual working the land. Legal doctrines required European settlers to have a form of the legally recognizable drain. Many Europeans recognized the New World as a vacuum domicilium, empty dwelling, that provided the basis for the claim to legal title of vacant land. Vacuum domicilium was an accepted rule invoked only when the governing council refused to certify de facto land sales between American Aboriginals and individual colonists. The early documented occurrences are in the private journals and reminiscences of Governor John Winthrop of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, serving intermittently from 1630 to 1648. In 1633, the court ordered that the American Aboriginals had a just right to such lands that they possessed and improved by subduing the same. The condition demanded was actual occupation by tillage. The accepted rule was vacuum domicilium codit occupanti. Plymouth devoted several necks of land to the Aboriginals and pronounced them inalienable. Lands were considered vacant when they were determined to be void of people and the soil was vacant, lacking permanent structures that were inhabitable. Then by law, the land was vacuum domicilium. Case study, Hathorn House Estate. In 1626, the land for the Hathorn House Estate was settled and granted to the Hathorn family by the Massachusetts Bay Colony Charter. The land was vacant and had no permanent structures. Land was granted legally for the purpose of settlement in Salem, established 1626. Once the Hathorn house had been built and was habitable and the land fenced, it was fully owned by the Hathorn family. It has since been passed down from generation to generation. Vacuum domicilium laws states that the land needs to have permanent structures in order for the land to be held in the Hathorn line of ownership. The land must be formally passed down to family or by the will of right or lawful purchase and sale of property in order to change hands. Without a Hathorn family heir or a proper will, the property reverts back to vacuum domicilium. There must, at the time of release of the land, be a main structure that is fully inhabitable, fencing, and the main structure must be inhabited. During its time in the hands of the Hathorn family, a carriage house has been built near the main structure. Since this building is not physically connected to the main estate, it would not be sufficient for it to be inhabited, should the main building become vacant or uninhabitable. So if someone were to demolish or burn or ruin the Hathorn house in any way, they would have more of a claim to it, which it seems like Alicia knows about and perhaps was trying to do. Find a Salem map to compare. Okay, well, that's very sketchy, Alicia. So now Jason and Alicia are both looking very, very sketchy, which is interesting to me. She's got her car. He's there. I think they're working together. I don't trust these two. Find a map to compare. So
A specter may be hanging over Salem.
but that doesn't keep the town from getting into the Halloween spirit. Yeah. Okay. These two people have been standing here for the last 3 days.
Did you hear about the graffiti on the Perry house?
You mean the Paris house, don't you?
Well, sure. But that was so long ago. Who even cares about that stuff anymore?
Are you kidding me? Teegan had the audacity to found the accused witches, trying to profit off the witch trials her own family started. Give me a break. The apple never falls far from the tree.
When you put it that way.
I'm glad the Neighborhood Watch delivers justice to those who deserve it. Feels good to have crooks exposed for who they really are.
What? Are you sure it was them?
That's where I'd place my bets.
That the Neighborhood Watch vandalized the Perry house? What a weird thing that would be. Oh, the Hardy Boys are here. That's where they are.
Ned!
Nancy?
Oh, I'm so glad to hear your voice. You have no idea.
Really?
Yes? Why wouldn't I be?
Well, you know, we haven't really been talking much lately.
I know. It's just...
It's just that you're busy with your life, and I've been busy with mine, and...
Ned, I've missed you so much.
Yeah, me too.
Can we go on vacation? Just you and me? Together for once?
Vacation? Well, I just got off fall break.
Yeah, I know. But next break. Will you go with me?
Of course, I'd love to. I'm there, but...
No excuses. We'll think of something fun to do. Deirdre had an interesting idea I wanted to run by you.
You spoke to Deirdre? And about me?
I know. This is the craziest case. I can't wait to tell you all about it.
You know, I'm actually really glad that you picked up. Because I really wanted to have a longer conversation with you about...
Nancy, come here.
Hang on a second, guys. You know, we will have that conversation about everything.
But I take it now's not a good time. Listen, I understand. It means a lot that you're trying. I just want you to be safe.
I don't want to worry you with the details. This case has been crazy, but I'm working with some good people and it's going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. Okay?
I've never heard you talk like this. Should I be worried?
No. The Hardy Boys are here and...
Oh, really? Both of them?
Yeah. You know, they're kind of a team.
Right?
Yeah. Both of them. Like I said.
Oh, good. They'll look out for you. Nan?
Yeah?
I love you.
I love you too. Talk soon. Bye.
Oof. They're really pushing this, like, love triangle angle, aren't they? Really going for it. Hey. Hey, is everything okay? I don't know. May seemed distant this morning. I don't know what to do. We'll figure it out. I'm sure this is tough for her. Yeah, I was thinking maybe there was something I should do. Try to not do anything rash. We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Teegan planning on doing something not very smart. Spook squad. Yeah, okay. Hello, gentlemen.
This is taking too long. It's actual science, Joe. Real science takes time. Ghost hunting is real science. In some circles.
Well, you find anything?
I've been testing the soil from various sites around the cemetery. So far, nothing. We'll keep looking, but I don't think the source of the poison is here.
That's what I've been saying. Ah.
Don't worry about him. He's just agitated with all the looks he's been getting.
Digging in a cemetery looks very suspicious.
Let's backtrack. What did you guys eat and drink around the time of the ghost's appearance?
We had tea.
Tea?
Yeah, we were looking for Olivia Ravencroft and found her. She had tea, so we drank it.
It was matcha. Surprisingly good.
You drink tea in the middle of a cemetery?
Resident drink expert here. Man loves a good beverage.
You were barely able to get your drink down.
Boys, focus.
Where exactly did Olivia get the tea?
She had just bought it from Lauren Holt.
What about the water for the tea?
No idea. I'd ask either of them.
Keep digging. Literally and figuratively.
You know, we're not boys. It's just part of our name.
Whatever you say.
See you later.
Yeah. We already knew that. Find source of ergot poisoning. Find a Salem map. I'm guessing there's a map in the museum. That would make a lot of sense. But I don't... Well, I guess there's a map on the... Like... Isn't there a map over here? Maybe I'm crazy. Where's there a map?
Nancy, hey, how's the investigation going?
Talk to you later.
Map of Salem. Find a Salem map to compare. Find source of ergot poisoning. Well, like, where was the Salem map? Because it's not in here. Is it in the courthouse? The map of Salem? Let's check the courthouse. Gotta go this way, this way. How do I move? Gosh, this navigation is so not intuitive at all. Okay, is there a map in here? Am I losing my mind? There totally has been a map of Salem. Here.
A map of Salem.
Yeah.
A map of Salem.
Yeah. Am I comparing it?
Let's see here. If I align the waterworks map properly, I should be able to figure out which area it represents.
The Hathorn House, Nancy. It's not rotating very easily. How about that? That it? That it? Why is it not rotating? This one. Did that do it?
The Hathorn House. I need to know what's at that mark.
Water, Nancy. It's it. It's pretty obvious that that's water. It's from the waterworks company. And they put ergot in the water. Like, it's not a very big leap of logic here. I'm confused as to why you're not already knowing the answer to this. It's a little bit, obvious for a mystery, perhaps, but it's an interesting concept, at least. Can we, like, just breeze through the Hardy Boys here? Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm gonna go find the actual location of the ergot poisoning, which is quite obviously like a water pump or something by the carriage house. Okay. Can I, like, just go in or something?
A wooden decoration portraying snapdragons.
Okay. Keep forgetting you're with me, Deirdre. But hi.
This bush looks strange. Someone has been here recently. Ha! It's rusted shut.
Oh, good thing I have rust begone.
Rusty metal, stay calm. Get yourself some rust begone.
Okay. Oh, look, ergot.
These spots, it's covered in ergot fungus.
Okay. Anything else I can look at? No? Can I, like, back up?
What are you doing?
We found this in your water supply.
It's you. You're trying to poison me.
Are you?
No, we're not. We found this ergot in your water supply, using blueprints we found in Alicia Cole's office.
Alicia?
Alicia has been poisoning you, Lauren.
But why?
We don't know, but we're going to find out. Run all your faucets, shower, anything with a spigot for 20 minutes. It should flush out any of the ergot in your supply.
Yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna stick to the bottled water.
That works too. Teegan? Hey, I'm with Deirdre.
She's gone.
What?
May, she's gone.
Okay, just hold on. We'll be there soon.
We weren't fast enough.
Let's go.
She ran away?
She didn't leave a note, no text. I came home for lunch from the museum and she was gone.
Do you have any idea why she would leave? Juvenile record.
They published it? I could have sworn we had it expunged. But someone found it.
The newspaper highlighted an arson incident.
What a rag!
Yeah, and now she's gone missing. So when they find her, they'll really try to put her away.
May never gave an alibi because she was protecting someone. Do you have any idea who that might be?
Jason Danforth.
Wait, really?
Yeah. May doesn't really seem to be Jason's type.
Before she disappeared, I admit I read through her phone. She left it in the living room, and why would she do that? They used to be friends when they were younger, but grew apart. I guess they still kept in touch. Jason said he was in trouble for something, but he never said what. She knew.
We suspect Alicia Cole was poisoning Lauren Holt's water supply. It's possible she's involved with the house fire as well.
It's not true. Because I was the one who set Hathorn House on fire.
What?
It was an accident. I was looking for the will, Francis's will. I looked everywhere, and I couldn't find it, so I just started tearing the place apart. And I was in the storage room, and there were some paint cans, and I knocked over the candle I was using, and it just ignited. Like, whoosh, burst into flames.
Why didn't May say something?
I have no idea. I'm so sorry, Deirdre. I'm sorry to both of you. I don't know what I was thinking bringing you into this. What did I think was going to happen?
We need to find May.
Please. Please find her.
If we find her...
If you find her, I will turn myself in.
You should do that anyway. I can't believe this. Why didn't you say something sooner? Were you planning on having May take the fall for this? Really? After everything she's...
I know, I'm sorry. I was hoping it would all just fix itself, blow over. They have nothing on her, so they can't blame her for it, right? I thought we could both just get away from it, but she wouldn't give an alibi. I don't understand why. And I didn't want to risk my work for AW. How did it come to this?
You should be ashamed.
Deirdre, we need to go. Is there any info you can give us on where she might be?
I know she has secret hiding places around town, but I don't know where they are. Please, find her.
We will.
The storm got worse. Really? As if we need more rain right now.
We're going wherever May is, rain or not. This isn't going to stop us, right?
Right.
Hey, what's going on?
Long story, but Teegan set fire to the Hathorn house and May is missing.
What?
I need you and Joe to just stay with her and make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
Our first arrest.
Private detectives can't arrest people.
Citizen's arrest.
Wait, you're going out looking for her? The storm is getting bad, Nance.
Time's up. I need to set these wrongs right.
Be careful.
When am I not? Hey, wait for me.
Nah, I've had enough of this.
What?
Us? We don't work well together. Everything about this is wrong.
What are you talking about? We just solved the crime.
I called you because I needed you to connect with May to prevent this from happening.
I couldn't. She was avoiding me.
The one thing I wanted from you, you couldn't deliver.
Deirdre, that's not fair.
You know what? It's fine. If we split up, we have a better chance of finding her. Agreed?
Well, I guess. So...
Okay. Find clues about May's disappearance. So I guess Teegan set the fire. It's kind of out of the blue. Interesting. Well, I'm going to leave this part right here. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.